Hi everybody. I thought I'd come to you today and show you some materials that an old teacher of mine gave me. She does homebound, so she's acquired a few things, and then so she does a homeschool, so she gave me some things. The first up are all of these. They're all these read um, catalogs or magazines or something. They're interesting. Sorry, my kids are fighting. But like they just have like stories and stuff in there. I think they're like grammar based or something like that. Like this one is Read Lost and Lit. There's like doubles of some of them. Caribbean stories. Art Comes Alive. And a whole bunch of other things. So I'm going to look at these and figure them out. As far as I did was go through things and see what looked like grade appropriate for now with my kids and then what's later. Next we have this scope, Scholastic Scope. I have a couple of them. This one is The Boys Who Fought Hitler. And this one is, this is a language arts magazine. This is Sit, State, Fight Terrorism. Okay, then we have this outlining. This is for, see, it says somewhere. I thought it did. Not this one. But this is just teaching about outlining for like papers and stuff, and I thought it looked pretty cool how it teaches. But then it gives like finding main topics, review parts of an outline, and stuff like that. Outlines from one paragraph. So I figure we can, if we don't use this year, we can use it next year for my oldest. And then we have a lot of these like basic skills. Like we have vocabulary thesaurus for grades 4 through 8. And this is pretty neat. Like it has like comparing meanings of synonyms right there. Like it's got these wacky ads. These one ads might remind you of a famous storybook or nursery rhyme characters. Use a thesaurus or dictionary. Write a synonym for each underlined word. So I thought that was pretty cool. Then making inferences. This is for reading level 3-4, interest level 4 through 12. And this one. So sometimes people seem to know something without being told. How do they know? Read each story carefully. Think about the answer choices on the line. Write the sentence that tells how they know. So it's pretty cool. Like it makes them think. So I like that. So these are, I'm showing you the stuff that we're going to be using either to finish out this year or might bring in next year. This is about summarizing. This is for grade interest level 4 through 8, reading level 3 through 4, and it teaches them about like story webbing, about finding facts in a paragraph that tell the main idea, and stuff like that. So like that one. This is locating information, reading level 3-4, interest level 4 through 12. And this one, it says intriguing short stories, comprehensive activities that improve specific reading skills while helping students read with a purpose. This one says it gives 5 facts about landfills, and then you have to write the number of the fact that answers each question. So, like, what is the greatest amount of trash we throw away? So they have to go through the facts and figure that out. And the answers are in the back of the book. And then here's some more right here about the trash. It says, if we do not reduce, reuse, recycle, or trash, we throw it away. What happens to the things we throw away? So then they have to read all these 2 paragraphs about the landfill and incinerators. And it says, for each fact, decide which trash solution the fact describes. Write landfill or incinerator on the line. And then it has like a little bonus activity down at the bottom. So that's what this one is. And then this one is about fact or opinion. Again, reading level is 3 through 4, interest level 4 through 12. And this one, 23 stories and activities that teach students to distinguish factual information from subjective opinion. So, like the first thing, it has like the 5 facts, like the last one. And then they have to like figure out what it was the Pony Express, where the route began and ended, and how many miles each rider rode, and so forth. Then this one, My Tarantula. Find the facts, answer each question with a complete sentence. Why might a tarantula bite a person? What do tarantulas eat? Stuff like that. And it's like that all the way through. They just have different activities. Alright, this one is reading to understand, high interest activities to build reading comprehension skills. And this is reading level 3 through 4, interest level 4 through 8. You have a story right here, and then you have to answer the questions that go along with the story. So just reading comprehension. And I might bring this in next year for my daughter will be in 3rd and my oldest he'll be in 5th. So I might bring this in next year when they both get going through reading. This one is grades 5 through 8 is gathering information, ready to go activities using an encyclopedia, dictionary, thesaurus, almanac, atlas, and globe. And it says use the encyclopedia to answer these questions. What do gorillas eat? And it tells them, I don't know if you can see it, it tells them where to look. Right here. Look under gorilla. And then what was the name of the first Major League Baseball team? So they have to look under baseball and stuff like that. Let's see. Use the dictionary to look up each word listed below, then match the word to its closest definition. So that's what they have to do right there. So just different activities. This one is how to prepare your students for the standardized test. I might have them do a few things out of here because this is the intermediate thing. My kids we don't do the test, we do portfolios, but I still think it'd be a good thing for them to know how to take tests, like standardized tests and stuff like that. So like this one is like word analysis. And again, I think the answers are in the back. Yeah, the answers are in the back. Language mechanics, capitalization. It has teacher scripts in it. Math concepts. Stuff like that. So it's just basically, here's your question, fill in the bubble. Language expression, grammar, and syntax. So, there's that one. This is Fioron's Basic English Workbook. Just basically English. Like, make up sentences of your own that use commas. Write 2 sentences for each of the following uses of commas. Let's see here. Read each sentence, add the correct end punctuation. Underline each prepositional phrase, circle the noun or nouns in it. So, that's English. And then we have test-taking strategies. This is another of the Remedia publications. And it's just, let's see. It doesn't say like what grade it's for. It has like teacher scripts for the use with pages 7 and 8. So it has like teacher scripts on the front cover. A bubble sheet so you can use that if you want. Has test taking tips right here. And it goes test taking qualities for success. And test taking tips. Use the code to match the correct letters to each group of numbers. Write the word in the blank. Testing terms right there. So it's just a book on test taking. Then we have comparing high interest activities to build reading comprehension skills. Again, this is for reading level 3 to 4, but it's for interest level 5 through 8. And it gives you a passage to read. And then you have to use the comparison sheet, which is, you can make copies of the note page if you want. Where is the comparison page? Right here is the comparison sheet. So you make copies of the comparison sheet, and then they write their comparisons down. Like on the lines below, write the similarities right here, and then you write the differences right here. So what you're doing is you are comparing like this one right here. It tells you use the comparison sheet, right here. It says use the comparison sheets. It says to show the similarities and differences between gorillas and orangutans. Compare how they live, what they eat, and other facts you have found. So you do that after reading that. And you write, make sure you write like you're comparing the what orangutans, was it? Gorillas and orangutans right there. So that's all that is. And then we have the Test Smart for grades 5 through 12. I was looking through this and seeing the different things for my 5th grade. My son, he'll be in 5th grade next year. But this has reading, vocabulary, like a strategy for recognizing relationships and analogies. A strategy for identifying the main idea. Sequencing ideas. Recognizing author style and stuff like that. So I was looking through that. I got this from Dollar Tree. I don't know how I got mixed up in here, but I got this. It's they read a passage about ladybugs and then they draw a ladybug, and then it's like reading comprehension worksheets. I got this for all 3 of them for this year, and then they have to in your writing try to tell the name of a beetle, what beetles eat, and where beetles live. So, and I thought it'd be fun. And then she gave me a lot of like loose leaf stuff. So I got this file folder thingamajiggy, and I've just put the different loose leaf things in here. Like some of this stuff isn't stuff that I'd be able to use this year, but has some of the same pages. Like this one is using a thesaurus. You have to use the thesaurus with this one. And then it's got the wacky ads to write the synonyms of the underlined words. And then synonym workout. So put all those in the same pocket thing. Then following directions, early Native Americans. So they read that and then they do the crossword. Let's see here. This is like grammar worksheet about capitalization, punctuation, parts of speech, phrases, and combining sentences. So, sentence combining basics. It teaches them how to combine sentences. Like there's the front and the back. I don't know exactly what these are yet, but that's for like later years. Subject verb agreement worksheets. That's all that is. Let's see here. A dash of the punctuation mark. Use to separate a group of words. Okay, so dash is substitution worksheet. So very simple worksheet, really. We use that for my daughter. She's in 2nd. Let's see here. Dictionary guide words. So this is about dictionaries. So I have to use a dictionary for this. And it's got, I didn't see that. I didn't really look through it. It's got a 4-leaf clover. I can use that coming up. Let's see here. Put this back where it was. Rules for capitalizing. I use that for all my kids right now. sorry if I'm going like fast. It's just loose leaf papers. Punctuation end marks, so they can read through the sentences and then put the right punctuation marks after the sentences. Yeah, this goes over the period, exclamation point, question mark. So I can use that as extra practice. These, I think these are like reading comprehension things on different things. Like this one's on national anthem, and there's like a whole slew of things. And they have like fill in the blank worksheets, fill in the blanks. All right, this one's on the first ironclad ships. So they get like a little history lesson or whatever, and then they have the worksheet that goes along with it. Figure I'd use those with my son a little bit next year.
Mom.
Yes.
Is this your text?
No, not yet. Oh, this one I stuck this one there because she used a lot of the pages in here, but she put them back in. It's finding the main idea. High interest, comprehensive work activities help students identify, locate, and write main ideas. And this is for reading level 4, interest level 4 through 8. So you read a passage and then you answer the topics or answer the questions. Like President Lincoln was shot April 14th, 1865 at Ford's Theater by an actor named Booth. And then Booth shoots Lincoln shot Ford's Theater. So you have to come up with what the main idea really was. Or the topic. Each of the following sentences find one to three words that tell the main idea. Yeah. So, let me see. Finding main idea in a paragraph. Follow steps 1 through 6 on page 7 and circle the letter next to the best main idea for the paragraph. And the paragraph would be somewhere. Yeah. So that's all it is finding the main idea. Finding the main idea in a paragraph. Alright, I'm probably going to have to make another video for the other stuff. But I'll try to get through some of it before my memory fills up. Alright, so give me 1 second. Alright, yeah, I was just looking. And it's all of this. And my memory might fill up before I show it all. See. But if it does, I'll just take in, tell you right now that I will make I will add a part 2 right after this. All right, so we'll try to go through. How to write a story. Do you like nightmarish tales that give you goosebumps? Do you feel freaked out by stories of suspense? Scary stories any story will follow a basic theme or basic format. So this is basically teaching them how to write a story, and it has a scoring sheet in the back. And again, more writing prompts and stuff like that. And then more scholastic, this is action. These are for teens. And has like little knowledge sheets and stuff about marijuana and THC and the effects it has on your body. Then some more scholastic. These are called choices, and these are all for teens. I'm trying to find the bottom of the pile. Okay, like that. Career world these go over different like careers and stuff like that. Read, reflect, respond, comprehension skill boosters. And this is book A. And I'll show you the contents real quick. The note to the student, but I guess they read this passage and then they answer the questions. Yep, that's basically what it is. Read a passage, fill in the questions. All right, this is book B, and it's the same thing. I don't have book C, but I do have book D, and it's the same thing. They just get a little bit harder. And then we have active readers practice, And I don't entirely know what grade level this is for. It doesn't say. But it has stories in it. Like, this is the mystery of the found animal. And then you have to think aloud comments. You have to answer some questions about the story. All right, I will make a part 2 because it's going to fill up. See you guys in a few. Bye.